Hey everybody, welcome back to Conscientious Omnivore. My name is Pal. Today I am going to show you guys how to make your own hazelnut spread. We have been buying from the store, this kind of thing where you can just pick it up from various manufacturers. There's a bunch of vegan versions. One thing I don't like about the store-bought is that it's really expensive. And the other thing is that they usually contain palm oil or some other type of oil that's added, and as we know, that is really kind of pretty destructive to the environment and to the homes of orangutans and other wildlife. So I think it's kind of nice if we can make our own and not rely on store-bought versions that rely on palm oil and save some money. So you can actually see I've got peanut butter in this jar. Made this at home. We make our own peanut butter usually because I don't want any additives or sugar or oil added to the peanut butter. So anyway, what I am going to do is I've got some peanuts there at the bottom and a bunch of hazelnuts. It's in a rough proportion of, say, maybe 60% peanuts and 40% hazelnuts. You could just do like half and half roughly. I think that would be fine. And basically what I'm gonna do is add some cacao powder and some powdered raw cane sugar, brown sugar. So I just used my handy dandy grinder to basically get that ground up. It should just make the texture a little bit smoother and you won't feel kind of the grittiness of the sugar crystals in there. We're gonna dump this in here and we're gonna use our stick mixer and blend it all up, and I'll show that to you guys next. Okay guys, so that took a little while, a little bit of effort, but here it is. It is mighty fine. I suppose you could do it a little bit longer and just get it a little bit more creamy. There is kind of a little bit of a, a difference between this and the store-bought one. I think the store-bought one is definitely smoother, but I think it's because of the oil. If you were to add, just say like a smidge of olive oil to this or something, you could probably get a more close texture. I did use the peanuts so that the texture is going to be a little bit smoother than just the hazelnuts alone would have been. I think that does help, but yeah, I think the oil is definitely kind of what gives it the store-bought kind of the store-bought version, its texture. But like I say, it's very close. It's delicious. It's super awesome. Really easy to make. All you need is a stick blender and a couple of ingredients, and then you can basically just not have to support the palm oil industry. So I hope you guys like this. I do have a version of this kind of in my head that may work. It's going to be a more Whole Foods version. I'm going to actually use peanuts and hazelnuts the same, but what I hope to do is instead of using the cacao powder, I will use shoot, I'm drawing a blank here. What is it called? Anyway, I'm drawing a blank. I'm going to write it on the screen because I literally can't think of the name of it in either language, in Hungarian or in English for whatever reason. But I'm going to use that instead. Oh, carob powder. I remembered it now. Cool. I'm going to use carob powder, and I was thinking instead of sugar to add basically like some softened dates. So just take some dried dates and soak them in water, get them nice and soft, and then use that. The only thing I think with that version, I think it would come out good, and the water might actually make the texture be a little nicer too, but I kind of suspect it won't stay as long, it won't last as long as this. Like, you wouldn't even need to refrigerate this. You could just keep this in your pantry, just put it in another jar and you're good to go. Same as the store-bought version. I never refrigerate that either. but with the water in there, that might change things. So I don't know, but if you're going to use it, say like as a cake frosting or something like that, I think it could work wonderfully. Or maybe on top of cupcakes or something like that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. And then if I do make a different version with the carrot powder, I will let you guys know. So be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. And then you'll see any updates or new recipes coming up in the future. So thanks a lot, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye.